What's going on, everybody? It's Bob Loud back with another Fallout 76 video. In today's video, I'll be showing you the top 5 glitches that you should do before they get patched. In this video, I will also have something special for all of my subscribers and viewers out there. You will be able to get a $50 Amazon gift card if you enter in the code that I have secretly hidden in today's video. So you definitely are going to want to make sure that you pay close attention to today's video because you might just be $50 richer. And a big thanks to Free Cash for letting me be able to have the ability to give out a $50 Amazon gift card to one of my subscribers or viewers. Thank you. As always, if you do find any use in today's video, please make sure to smash that like button, comment down below because I do like hearing from you guys, and subscribe, especially if you're brand new to the Bob Loud channel. We'd all love to have you because that makes me bigger and it means that there's more opportunities that I could do for my community. Glitch number 1. Now, in order for us to actually be able to do this glitch, we're going to need the perk card Super Duper. The reason we're going to need this is because every time we craft one of these items, it's going to give us an extra item or have the possibility of giving us an extra item. And I highly suggest you to have this to its max rank, which is level 3, because if you don't, you will be basically wasting materials while doing this glitch. Once you have that perk card equipped, then we're going to make our way over to this armor station, this armor workbench, whatever you want to call it. And we're going to navigate down to light armor. The reason for this is because we're going to navigate to leather left arm or leather right arm, but for this demonstration I'm using leather left arm. Now, on the arm piece of armor, you'll notice it's using 1 cloth, 1 leather, and 2 steel. Now, when we scrap this, it will also give us that exact same amount, but with Super Duper active, it will randomly give you an extra one when you're crafting, so it will give you an extra one for free. Now, what you're going to want to do is craft as many as you can. As many of these, but make sure they're level 1. After you've crafted all of these, how you know the Super Duper perk card is active is it will show on the top left screen, meaning that you did duplicate some of these that you were making. So if you made 200, you might have duped 48 or possibly 100. It's just a randomly chance thing. Then you go back into the armor bench and you scrap everything down. After scrapping everything down, now you will notice that you have a lot more cloth, a lot more leather, and a lot more steel. So you just duplicated all of that. Congratulations. The way the glitch works is that Super Duper, after you're crafting something, that Super Duper randomly has a chance to activate and make a double amount of what you crafted or close to it. So if I made 1 item randomly, that Super Duper will give me 2 items in total. So you'll be able to duplicate this because you're getting items that you're not supposed to be getting while also scrapping them down for the exact amount of materials that you needed to actually craft these items. Glitch number 2. With this glitch, you'll be able to get unlimited steel, unlimited copper, and unlimited circuitry. In order to do this, we will need to make our way to Foundation. Foundation is located right here on the map, and it's big and green, so all you gotta do is look for the big green building on the map. Once you spawn at Foundation, you're just going to go through the front gates and head right, and you should be in the exact location as I am. Now we're going to want to talk to Ward because he's going to give us a daily quest that's going to give us a item that's a junk item that's going to let us be able to glitch and get unlimited junk. Make sure you have the right quest, and the quest should be this one that I'm about to show right now.
Finally, someone with the guts to help. When we went to get our intrusion module, it was gone. I think it was taken by a thief. If you can get it back, we'd be very grateful. Grateful enough to pay you.
If you did not get this quest, then you're going to have to go back in your Pip-Boy and forfeit the mission, and then server hop, and you should be able to ask him again. And if you didn't get it again, then you got to repeat it until you get this quest. The quest item should look something like this, and if you followed my guide so far, then you would have this quest item after you complete it. Of course, do not turn it in. You do not want to turn it in, or else you can't do this until tomorrow, which would really suck. The next thing that you're going to want to do is make sure you got a completely cleared out vault room that you can sit there and place a lot of items in. The reason for this is because we're going to be using this thing on the wall to scrap everything that we build inside of this vault area. The reason we need this item is because it's going to be giving us junk. Now notice it's a quest item, so therefore we can't break this junk item down, but when you don't have any junk in your stash box, aka putting it inside of your vendor, then it's going to count this as a junk item, and it can't break down because it's a quest item, so you're going to be able to get unlimited junk just by using this, and I'm going to show you how. Before we start to do this glitch, we want to navigate to our steel specifically and make sure that we sell it for 40,000 caps so that nobody buys it, or if you have a buttload, just make sure you drop it on the ground so that the game doesn't use this steel but the steel on the junk quest item. If you are using this for copper or circuitry, you will just need to do the exact same thing. After you've done the thing you need to do with your vendor, then you're going to find a sign that only requires one steel, and you're just going to place as many as you can. The more you place, obviously, the more steel you'll get in return. After you've placed a lot of signs, you should have something similar to mine, and you should be getting a lot of steel because you will get one steel every time you place a sign using the quest item. After you've placed all those signs, then you want to make your way to this control panel, and you want to scrap all. This is going to scrap everything you just placed, giving you all the steel that you just used, which by the way you didn't have in your inventory, so this is all the quest item. That's it. You should now be getting unlimited steel, unlimited copper, and unlimited circuitry. You might need to figure out some different ways to get copper and circuitry, but if you do know, please leave me a comment down below because I'd love to know. Glitch number 3. The first thing that you're actually going to need to be able to do this glitch is Guns and Bullets 5 magazine. This magazine is hard to get, but once you get it, you'll be able to scrap weapons and actually get more materials in return when you scrap those weapons. Then you're also going to want the perk card Super Duper, and I highly suggest that you get this to its highest rank, and the rank is level 3. And once you get it to level 3, any item that you actually craft that has a chance to actually dupe that item. And the last thing that you're actually going to need is the Scrapper perk card. The reason being is because this is just like the Guns and Bullets 5 magazine. Any weapon or armor that you craft or have and you scrap it down, it will actually give you more materials in return. Then you're going to want to navigate to a weapons workbench, and you're going to want to go and craft a blunt melee weapon, and we're going to be crafting the board because it uses less wood and less leather. That way we could actually sit there and duplicate the leather and wood. So you want to craft as many as you can while also having the Super Duper perk on. Then you want to navigate back to the weapons workbench, and you want to scrap all of the boards that you have made, and this might take a little bit of time, but trust me, it is worth it because you'll be getting more materials. After you have scrapped all of them weapons, I don't know if you guys noticed, but I started out with 2,783 leather and 841 wood. After I scrapped all the melee weapons, I ended up having 2,826 leather and 1,056 wood. What this means is that I actually profited and quite literally duplicated my junk. I actually made 43 leather and 215 wood with crafting only 163 items. Now obviously if you have more than me, you will be able to craft more and get a lot more in return, and I highly suggest that you do. Glitch number 4. In case I didn't hook you with my intro, because you guys know I'm the best at doing intros, this is everything that you get. I get so much different legendary weapons, and it's just crazy. I have to have a whole different character just so I can hold all these legendary weapons, and this is just from me testing this out. The location that we're going to be getting all this unlimited junk and unlimited 3-star legendary weapons plus some XP is Freddy Fear's House of Scares. Now I did cover this before, and a lot of y'all were actually having trouble doing this glitch, and it was pretty hard. You'd have to be more intermediate with glitching. Now this one is actually more of a beginner level. It's almost the same premises, but this one I was able to get a lot faster and was able to accomplish a lot easier, and it's just an easier place for you to do it. The bad thing about the first one I show is that a lot of people were having trouble to get to the ledge, and it is kind of tricky to get to the ledge, and some people weren't even seeing the ledge there. But this one I will show you that you can just drop down to a ledge, and it's a lot better and should be a lot easier for you to do because I was doing it consistently after I was server hopping. After you spawn in at Freddy Fears, you're just going to follow what I do here, and be careful because there is some mobs that definitely want to sit there and kill you, so we're just going to make our way straight to the basement. Once you're inside, we're going to go further down, and instead of going to this corner where that sandbags are, we're going to make our way all the way back here to the left on top of this machine with these lights right here where my cursor is. We're just going to come on top of here with our power armor on, and we're going to get out of our power armor because we can't place our power armor up here. So you want to make sure that you have it on. And how you know you're in the spot is you'll fall directly down from here. Then you're going to want to push yourself against this left wall, and basically your power armor is going to be a wedge, and it's going to wedge you through this wall, and you'll see there's a platform down below and you should be able to fall to it. The reason this is an easier method is because basically you're going to fall straight down to this, but you also should be looking a little bit on the ground so that you won't miss this spot once you glitch through the wall. One more time, you're going to push yourself against this left wall, and it's going to create a wedge between you and the power armor, and you're just going to continue to run at that wall, and you should fall down onto the platform. Now that I'm on this platform, all you gotta do is follow the steps and where I go in this video. And for you vets, I do appreciate you for sticking around, and that should have just made this spot a lot easier for you. You should already know where to go, but in case you're new and you came to this video for a really good glitch, just follow my steps in this video, and I will fast forward it a little bit, and you can slow it down on YouTube if you need to. Now, if you're new to this glitch, all we're doing is going in a straight line through this tunnel, and there are some enemies, so you do want to kill them so you don't get killed and having to redo this glitch. And you also don't want to fall down into the abyss like I did, because you will need to redo this. Once you're on top of the platform, you're just going to follow what I do here, and make sure you don't fall through these invisible barriers, aka the roofs. Make sure you walk on these little pipes or on the edge of the walls, because if you don't, you will fall through. And I do fall through here, but thankfully I was close enough to where it didn't matter. I could go straight into the room. Now you're in the place where we just gotta fight this sentry bot, and he'll be a 3-star enemy, meaning that he'll give us a legendary item every single time, and he'll give us junk and XP, and this is farmable as long as you just want to server hop. You will have to kill some robots because they will protect in this dude, but eventually he will come out from underneath the pool table, and you will just need to shoot him right in his combat unit, not just his arm or head. It won't do any damage. After you do kill him, you want to make sure that you do go away from him, because he will blow up like a nuke and it will hurt, especially if you made it this far. You do not want to die now. Now you just search him. He'll give you junk, XP, and legendary items. Glitch number 5. The first thing that you're going to want to do is go to Harper's Ferry and go to this location that I have marked on the map. This will take you to where you're going to be able to get unlimited aluminum. Once you have spawned in, you're going to be headed more towards the left side of the screen. I know I'm going towards the right. I'm just looking everywhere. But there's some super mutants there. Sometimes enemies will spawn, but you just never know. But we're going to be heading to that building on the left we just saw. And once we get over there, we will have to hop this fence, or you will have to go through a terminal and a door, which it don't matter. You could just hop the fence. We all got marsupial. But once you actually make it here, we're going to be going to these air conditioning units that are up here by the windows. And we're going to be collecting these coolant caps. Now the cool thing with these coolant caps is, yeah, actually when you scrap them, you get 2 aluminum every time you scrap one of these. After you collect everything out of these AC units, all you got to do then is server hop, and you can come right back to this same spot and loot all these AC units again. So this is a really good method for you to do, a little slow method, but you could actually get a lot of aluminum by doing this. Well, that's the end of today's video. If you did find any use of today's video, or you want to help support me, please make sure to smash that like button, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Anyways guys, this is Bob Loud out. If you made it this far into the video, you might as well watch some more content, and thank you to all our supporters.